Published 0149 EDT, the 18th of August 2017. Updated 0150 EDT, the 18th of August 2017. A mother and her young daughter have been repeatedly terrorized by thugs mistakenly targeting their home. Marie Rolfe and her 9-year-old daughter moved into their Townsville home in March, and have seen vandals fire bullets through their windows and leave spray-painted black effigies hanging in nooses on their fence. "I just thought it was kids being silly, so I threw it out. I've since been told by the neighbors the nooses are a regular thing," Ms. Rolfe told Daily Mail Australia. Marie Rolfe and her 9-year-old daughter moved into their Townsville house in March, which has seen vandals leave spray-painted black effigies hanging in nooses on their fence. Ms. Rolfe said the first window was smashed in June. She and her young daughter were sleeping at the time of the attack. Ms. Rolfe said the first window was smashed in June. She and her young daughter were sleeping at the time of the attack. It is believed the motivation for the intimidation was directed at the previous tenant of the house. "I actually thought kids were mucking around and chipped a golf ball down the street as we live near the golf course," she said. "Then I noticed the ball bearing lodged in the window tracks and realized it had been shot, but it still must have been someone driving around with a slingshot hitting random things." 1 month later, another window was smashed. She knew then it wasn't an accident. "We came home to find shattered glass in my daughter's bed from another smashed window. Once finding the ball bearing on the floor, I realized it wasn't a random shot, and that's when I started to feel worried that we were being targeted." Fearing for the safety of herself and her daughter, Ms. Rolfe sought comfort with her neighbors, who told her they were not the targets. "My neighbors reassured me that the previous tenant was getting similar attacks because he had caused a lot of trouble and had upset a lot of people, so unfortunately it was just because of where I live, not because of me personally. I actually thought kids were mucking around and chipped a golf ball down the street as we live near the golf course." Ms. Rolfe said it is believed the motivation for the intimidation was directed at the previous tenant of the house. Neighbors also told Ms. Rolfe they had found more dark effigies hanging in nooses and even bullet casings in their letterbox, but had removed all of it to protect her daughter. "The previous tenants were 2 Indigenous males, so it was obvious the noose was not aimed at me. There are no other Indigenous people in our block that it could have been directed towards," Ms. Rolfe told Daily Mail Australia. A third window was smashed just this week, and a vehicle has been caught on CCTV camera. Police have seized all the ball bearings and effigies and are investigating the situation. Police have seized all the ball bearings and effigies and are investigating the situation. "She is a victim of circumstance, really," Sergeant Jason Hancock said. "There are no direct threats towards Ms. Rolfe because the threat is towards the previous tenants. Anyone with any information is being urged to contact Munding Borough Police on 4726-8666.